You can't do this.
Why not? It's just a word.
Charming thought, but here's the simple situation. The authorities already dislike us. If you do this, they will hate us, and by hook or by crook, they'll find a way to close us down.
They can't close us down. We're pirates. That's why we're sitting out here in the middle of the friggin' ocean.
Believe me, they will find a way. Governments loathe people being free.
Our next film is called Pirate Radio. Now sit right back and you'll hear a tale of the glory days of rock and roll, 1966 to be exact, when a band of outlaw DJs on a boat anchored in the North Sea broadcast the music to an eager British public, much to the consternation of government bureaucrats, in particular Kenneth Branagh, who is like totally square, man.
I have told the Prime Minister that we will shut them down within 12 months.
As you will see, sir, they're not in fact outside of the law at the moment, sir.
Then they soon will be, won't they, Mr. Fredericks? You see, that's the whole point of being the government. If you don't like something, you simply make up a new law that makes it illegal.
Up against him in this woozy little fable are musical rebels led by Rhys Ifans, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Bill Nye as Quentin, who runs the boat and who welcomes his teenage godson Carl on board for yet another baby boomer coming-of-age bedtime story.
Hi, I'm Felicity.
I didn't think girls were...
Oh, I'm a lesbian who cooks.
Cooks?
Have a piece of toast.
Clever
No,
moms.
don't touch those, I've just arranged them.
Do you know what a lesbian is?
I do.
Fun times, eh?
Pirate Radio, written and directed by Richard Curtis, has some of the nice wry touches you would expect from the man who brought us 4 Weddings and a Funeral. But any serious music fan, that is, anyone who sees the radio pirates as kindred spirits, will be outraged by its sloppy approach to the history of rock and roll. This movie is set in 1966, and yet it routinely uses songs recorded much later. I'm sorry, that's just not cool, and it's one of the many reasons to skip this movie.
One of many. I skip it. I skip it too. Look, if Curtis's script were better, if it were fresher, if it weren't as puerile in the sense of humor, it really feels like an old Carry On film from the 60s. We wouldn't care about the anachronisms. The only thing that got me through this, Tony, was Bill Nye, just because, you know, he can basically do no wrong.
Yeah, but he's sort of a crutch that the movie leans on, and I think this is one of those movies that, you know, what a great idea, rock and roll, on a boat, sex and drugs, and it just, there's no execution.
It just sits there in the water.
No story, no drama, nothing.